All right, y'all, we're back out here at the landscaping shop, and today we're going to be cleaning up an old yard that we bought a few weeks ago. Basically, the yard that we bought was abandoned. It had a bunch of old buildings on it and stuff, some old equipment, so we're going to head over there with a bunch of equipment today, clean that all up, and get to work building a new house. Also, went and traded in the old skid steer for a brand new Bobcat, and we got this cool new ripper attachment on the back, so I don't know, we'll have to see how that goes. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, help me out by giving that like button a little tap. It helps out the video a ton, and I appreciate it so much. So this is the old Dodge we found at the old abandoned rental property that we bought a while back, and we're going to be putting it to some use today. We're going to be towing trailers with it, so we'll have to see how this thing does. We already took the dump truck and an excavator down there, so that's down there ready to go for doing some demolition. Okay, so I'm definitely going to need the new Bobcat. Excited to try this thing out. And then I'm also thinking this tractor, we don't really need the harrow on the back there, but we'll bring it anyway. We got loads of stuff to move. There's still a couple things out at the property that we didn't end up bringing back once we bought it, but I think they should be fine out there. All right, got the new to us Cummins loaded down here. I think we're good to go. The property that we're going to is not too far away here, so we can drive back and grab stuff if needed. But I'll see you guys when we get there. And we are here. We mowed the property last time we were here just to kind of clean it up a little more. You know, make it look a little bit better than it was. So it's actually not looking too bad, but we got a few plans to make some changes to this place. Well, the truck's not in the best area, but this should work. So I'm pretty sure we still have a few things in this shed. We'll just check here real quick. Yes, we still got this old camper. We still got a few of those garden tractors, this and that. Just a few little things in here will get cleaned up. We were going to take those back last time, but we didn't get a chance. We also got two garden tractors in here, so a few little things to clean up. Not too bad. But the plan is we're going to get this shop torn down, get all this junk out of here, get this old fire truck out of here. Who knows how long that thing's been sitting there for. This garage, even though it doesn't look too bad, I mean, yeah, just kind of has to be tearing down. This old house, we checked in it. There was really nothing in there. Well, that's getting taken out. And then this old shed, actually, it's not that old, but it was recently redone, I think, before the people that were renting this place left. So I think we're going to try move this one. It's on some sort of a concrete base here, so I don't know, we're gonna try move it. If we can't, we'll just tear it down, but I would like to try save this one because it's just a cool little shed. Well, we got the backhoe, we got the dump truck here, so we'll be able to clean out all the garbage, do a little bit of demolition, but first we got to get all this junk out of here so we can actually get to work. I think the only thing that we're going to be leaving out of this kind of whole thing, other than that little white shed there, is this whole deal right here. I kind of like this. I want to keep it here, and we should be able to fit a big house and a garage in here pretty well. But first, we got to get all the junk cleared out of the way. So I was going to grab the skid steer, but I think I should be able to toss these garbage bags into here. There we go. Oh, I tossed it too far. Kind of got to have good aim when doing this. Right in. Maybe I should have just called the garbage truck and got a dumpster out here. That would have worked a little bit better, but oh well, this works too. Okay, so got all those garbage bags loaded up here. Just toss this whole barbecue in here. Why not? There we go. We got all these barrels in here. Yeah, they're empty, so I can actually lift them. That's good. So we'll get those cleaned up, and then I think I'm going to try get this old fire truck taken care of. I have a guy that's probably going to come pick this up. He'll just load it up on a trailer, and he'll get it out of here. As well as, I think there's one or two old cars out here. Yeah, there's one for sure. Yeah, I think that's it. It's just the one there. And this fire truck, so he's just going to take them in for scrap, and then they'll be gone out of here. I got to get these tires moved as well, and then all this stuff out of here. And then we should be good to go for some demolition, which should be fun. Okay, so we got most of the yard pretty much cleaned up here, ready to go. I'm just cleaning up these last few barrels here, and then we should be able to get onto some demolition. But the yard is looking actually pretty good now that we got almost all the junk out of here. Also, while we're cleaning up and kind of landscaping the yard here, I do want to reseed the lawn. I got all the stuff for it, so I wouldn't mind getting that done. But what I did notice is this Bobcat can reach so tall, it's ridiculous. I'm loving this thing. I should have bought one sooner. I can't wait to try out that ripper that's on the back. We'll have to see what that can do. If I get a little blade on the front, it'll turn this thing into a complete dozer. It'd be sweet. Maybe I'll have to try that one of these days. Okay, so we got all the junk cleaned out of the yard here. We're just trying to load up a few of these things that are in the sheds. You know, get them out of the way so we can start tearing them down. Make some room for the new house and garage. But the semi or dump truck, I guess, is a bit full at the moment with a bunch of junk. So we'll have to go dump that at the junkyard in a little bit. But I'm just trying to get a few of these things moved out of the way and on the trailer. Well, I'd say we about got everything cleaned out here. The last thing is just this old Honda. And then I think we're good to go. Got a bunch of this stuff loaded up on the trailer here, so I think we'll just get this back to the shop eventually towards the end of the day. But for now, we got to go take that truck in, get that unloaded. And then so begins the demolition of this old house and the buildings and all that good stuff. But while I was working on the rest of the property, I made some calls, and we're getting some guys out here to come help. An extra truck and excavator, so it should not take as long as this. But this mobile home doesn't have a basement or anything, so it's going to be pretty easy once we get all the main stuff out of there. We'll be good to go. I was going to leave this shed up, but it just, yeah, I was looking at the foundation a little more, and it looks good on the outside, but it's really not. So we're just probably going to build another one once we get all this stuff out of here. The only thing we're going to leave is this kind of shed thing over here. It actually doesn't look too bad. You know, put some tin over it. It'll look good again. But I'm going to take this truck in, get it unloaded. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, we ended up getting some extra guys in and knocked this out real fast. We got this entire mobile home taken care of. We got the old shed, the garage here, and the other garage here all knocked out. It's all done. The only thing we have left here is a little bit of concrete that we're going to go rip up with the skid steer. In fact, this yard is pretty much all going to get ripped up, and we're going to lay some gravel down and then get to work on laying the foundation for that new house and garage, which I think should look pretty good. But finally, we get to try out this new ripper. I don't know how it's going to do, but we'll try our best. It may or may not work. I don't know if it's really made for concrete, but, you know, we'll try our best. All right, lower it down here. Oh, yeah. It's working. Man, this is cool. I like this. It's actually doing a pretty good job. Better than I thought it would. Oh, yeah, we're going now. Wonder if I can try to speed it up a little bit. Oh, wow, we're cruising. This thing's got some power. I feel like I'm about to wreck something doing this, but you know what? We'll just go until it wrecks. Or maybe it'll do the job just fine. Who knows? Gotta turn that beacon light on. Let everyone know we're working. I think this is probably one of the best purchases I've made in a while. If you thought I was talking about the skid steer, no, I've had lots of skid steers. I'm talking about the ripper. This thing's awesome. But I think that's all we're going to actually use that for, was just kind of doing the hard stuff. We have kind of this harrow over here that works just fine for kind of tearing up the lawn a little bit. Nothing too aggressive. We don't want to go that aggressive with the entire lawn kind of ripping it up like that. We just want to get the surface kind of worked up there. That way we can reseed the grass in there, make it look good again. And then, of course, going to lay some new gravel in for the road and make it look good. Depending on how this new house and garage turns out, we may or may not keep this. I don't know. I kind of thought it'd be cool to keep, but if we decide it doesn't look good, then we'll get rid of it. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Should we get rid of it or should we keep it? All right, so I managed to get everything out of the way here. I'm just working on ripping up the lawn a little bit so we can reseed it, you know, get some nice green grass in there again. I'll tear up the road a little bit while we're at it. Why not? It's not a big deal because we're going to be laying gravel down there, and so it'll look good again, whatever. A little bit of tillage on it won't hurt. If you guys have any suggestions for cool add-ons to this yard that you guys want to see, let me know down in the comments section. I definitely want to do something cool with this place. I'm not too sure what yet, but I wouldn't mind adding something that we haven't added before. I mean, we have added ponds to project houses before, but I don't think we've ever done it right, so maybe we'll do a really cool pond. Got to get these little bits over here, too. Trying not to tear up the driveway just because it's a bit of a pain to fix it. So if we can help it, I would prefer not to. I don't know what I'm going to do with all that stuff on the trailer. Either I got to sell some of it or keep some of it. I'm not too sure what yet. But I'm liking the second gen. That was a good find. Got it, took into the diesel mechanic. They ended up fixing it up pretty good. I like it now. It's probably one of my favorite trucks. It's just a good all-around truck. We ended up taking the topper off of it because it was just a bit ridiculous to have on there. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll put it back on there, but I think for now, it is gonna stay off just because you kind of can't haul a gooseneck with it. So yeah, I had to take it off for that purpose, but maybe over the winter it'll go back on. Well, got the yard pretty much good to go here. I called the place that I usually buy the grass seed from that we spread on the yards and of course make it look good again, but they are unfortunately closed today. So yeah, I guess no grass seed, unfortunately. So that's kind of a letdown. So I guess we'll have to wait until another day to work on that part, but hopefully soon we're going to get working on the foundation, make this place look good again. I mean, I already think it looks a million times better than it did before. This is kind of like the only eyesore, I guess, but I don't know. We may keep it. Depends what you guys decide. But anyway, guys, that's going to be any episode for today. If you did enjoy, smash that like button. Also, if you're new, consider subscribing. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see y'all in the next one. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes.